Mr. Higgins, CIA collects a great deal of human intelligence. That is, it collects information from foreign individuals, often at the risk of that individual's life. Is that true?
Yes.
Are you aware that the State Department released some unclassified emails from Secretary Clinton with a FOIA redaction that said, quote, B3 CIA persons /org? Are you aware of that?
I will admit I do not remember every classification marking on each of the emails that were released pursuant to the FOIA request.
So let me get this straight. So CI persons /org means information redacted with sensitive information about an individual organization affiliated with the CIA, correct?
I will take your word for it. I don't have the FOIA manual in front of me,
Okay.
I'm afraid.
So if information from a single or small group of CIA officers or agents makes it to our adversaries, that could present a huge risk for their safety, right?
Sir, I wouldn't want to speculate without knowing what information we were discussing, and I'd prefer to...
But potentially, I mean, given that circumstance, it could potentially have some serious ramifications for those people.
Again, it would all depend on the information in question, and I'd prefer to discuss the classification review and any classified material in a closed setting.
Well, but that's hardly a classification that we can't talk about right here, is it?
If information relating to CIA sources and methods were disclosed to a foreign adversary, yes, that could have adverse consequences.
So to some degree, protection of classified information is life or death?
It can be, yes.
Okay. And even a few sentences from a source could reveal the source, it could expose that source, true?
It would all depend on those few sentences.
But it could?
Potentially, yes.
Okay. So would you say that someone who treats information with our spies abroad exceptionally carelessly should be trusted with a security clearance?
Sir, I think that is well outside my remit.
Well, I watched the chairman ask each one of you, gentlemen and ladies, going back over classified, did you remove any information out of a SCIF or any documentation? And those that said yes said, hey, you went back. There was some seriousness to it, right?
I believe people with access to classified information treat that responsibility seriously, yes.
You say that one more time?
I said I believe people with access to classified information treat that responsibility seriously, yes.
Really?
I do.
So why are we here?
I would defer to the chairman.
No. So why are we here? Because we have a Secretary of State that had a whole server that was offline. Kind of unusual, wouldn't you say?
Again, sir, I am here and ready to
That's
discuss
fine.
the classification
Mr. Soul,
process in a closed setting.
NSA is tasked with collecting intelligence electronically through signals. Is that correct?
Yes, sir, it's correct.
Would leaking signals intelligence damage national security?
Yes, sir, it would.
What if the person looking at the intelligence thought the information in question wasn't important? Is that a valid excuse for leaking signals intelligence?
No, sir.
Leaking any signals intelligence can reveal our signals intelligence capabilities, so that even if information collected by NSA seems innocuous, is that correct?
Generally, I agree, sir. It would depend on the facts.
It still should be treated as classified, true?
If it was indeed classified and properly classified, it should be treated as classified.
Has the NSA ever lost an important intelligence collection tool, been burned, is the quote, because classified information about that method made it into the wrong hands?
Yes.
Would you say that someone who treats NSA signals intelligence exceptionally carelessly should be trusted with a security clearance?
Generally, I would agree with you, sir, but I would have to understand the facts. But in the general premise, yes.
Okay. Mr. Chairman, I yield back.